So you'll have to let us. Oh, look at you getting out of the shot.
Hi.
Hey, we're going live, everybody. And so you see this. So I'm showing the girls here. Hey, you got to introduce yourself. Starting over here. Starting right here. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Scarlett.
Scarlett.
Hi, my name is Savannah. I'm 8 years old.
And.
My name's Sarah, and I'm 8 years old. We're
Wait,
twins.
so yes, they're twins. Now, how old are you?
9.
9. Okay. All right. All right. So we've got 2 people watching so far. So what's going to happen? And y'all, you guys say hello, and make sure you share this to your page, guys that are watching. 3 people are watching. We'll have people coming and going, and they'll start. Look, Tasha's watching. Y'all remember Tasha? Even though we hadn't seen her forever, Tasha. Tasha. I'm gonna make sure I speak up so y'all can hear me because I know I'm far away from the. Chip Liner is watching. Do y'all know Chip? Chip, look what I got here. Y'all know Chip. You'd know him if you saw him. Chip, Jackie Whitlock is watching. You know who Jackie is? She's the one that makes everything work at the church. She's the one back there at the sound booth making
I
all
don't
the.
think I know.
Yeah, that's because she's always in the back making everything work. She's making me sound good in the microphone, and she's getting all the words on the screen. And hey, Tasha says, "Hello, ladies. Miss Tasha misses you."
I miss you too.
There you
Miss
go.
you too.
Hey, as you're joining us, y'all make sure you share this, okay? Kevin is watching.
I don't think I know.
You may not know Kevin. Some of these people you may not know. Is your mom watching? Is your mom watching? Mom's watching. So it doesn't tell us everybody who
Hey,
pops
Mom.
on.
Take stuff.
Yeah, you can send something up on the screen. She's going to say, straighten up, or I'm going to beat your rear ends. That's what. Stephanie Mathis Evans is watching. Look, Tasha's sending hearts over there. Look at her.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, my
Shannon's
mom
watching. Shannon Schorle's watching. Who's that? She says hello.
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 Okay, you're not here.
Oh,
You're
man.
not gonna space text.
My mom sent me a text just now. She said, I'm trying to find you. We're giving you all a chance. We're giving everybody a chance to join. Make sure you share this out on your Facebook page, everybody, because if you share this out on your page, more people will watch. Chip Liner is giving us some kind of face. What is it?
It's a laughy face.
Okay, a laughing one. Okay,
It's
yeah.
a happy face.
Hey, that's my mom. That Catherine Prettyman's my mom.
Hi.
She's watching, and Jim Hamilton's watching. That's a friend of mine. So, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, y'all share this out on your page. We're doing trivia tonight with the girls here, and yeah. Hey, we just shot a video on YouTube, and it's going to be going out here pretty soon. We did a song, and we did a little choreography with it and everything else. So anyway, I'm trying to think of what else I was going to say. Hey, you know what? Okay, well, since we got more people watching right now, y'all introduce yourselves again from left to right here with your age.
Hi, I'm Scarlett and I'm 9 years old. Hi, my name is Savannah and I'm 8 years old. Hi, my name is Sarah and I'm 8 years old. We're twins.
My name's Michael and I'm 46 years old. I'm old. Hey, Pat Vaughn's watching. You know who Pat is? Pat's the piano player at the church. She plays the piano up front all the time at the church. She does such a good job all the time. She's up there playing the piano. So.
Steven said hey. From
Somebody said hi?
Child Care Network.
Oh.
Miss Heather, the redhead, her son, he said hey.
I'm here.
Yep.
Stephen Furman says hello. Nancy Clyde is watching. Hey, before we get started, we're doing trivia tonight, Bible trivia, and what we're doing is some numbers, Bible trivia numbers that I found in Genesis. It's going to be kind of tricky, even though it's mostly based around creation in Genesis 1. So if you want to cheat, it's going to be really easy to cheat tonight because we're going to be in Genesis right in the first chapter mostly. So, but before we start, I heard a fantastic joke earlier. And do you want to tell me how that joke went?
What is a cat's favorite color?
What is a cat's favorite color? Does anybody know? Can anybody answer what a cat's favorite color is? I'm going to let her answer, or we'll give you a chance to answer. What is a cat's favorite color? You were, go for it. Answer it. Tell us what it is.
Purple.
Purple. Wow, purple. All right, you guys ready for this? Y'all ready to do this?
Ready.
All right, Bible trivia, special numbers in the from the book of Genesis. And question number 1. You know Tony and Bill, I haven't seen them on here. You know why? They're scared they're going to miss the answers. Yeah, they're chicken. So, all right, you ready for this question number 1? In the book of Genesis, chapter 1, we read about the creation of the earth. Okay? How many days, you know what I'm reading on your sheet over there, look at that. How many days were in the Genesis account of creation, and how many days did God take to create the earth? So the question is, how many days did God take to create the earth? It's your turn to answer, and we'll tell you if you're right. We won't make too much fun of you if you're wrong. So how many days did it take God? Chip says 6. We'll see. We'll see what other people say. We'll give other people a chance to answer. Chip says 6.
Let's see.
Sometimes it takes a minute because like we're behind, whenever you watch on another device, sometimes it's behind. Anybody else agree with Chip? Faye, Varn, and Roach. Faye, Roach.
6.
Tasha says 6. Tasha.
6.
Anna says 6. Who else? Anybody else know how many days it took to create the earth? Jackie Whitlock says 6. What do you think? So what do you think the lady? My mom says 6. So what do y'all think the answer is, ladies?
I think it's 7.
I think it's 6. Do you think 6?
I think 6.
Yes, we were thinking somebody would mess up and say 7 days because on the 7th day, what God rested. He took a break. Hey, Pat says what they said. Yeah, that's true. She's all the way really far away, so her reception's out there. So it took 6 days to create the earth. On the 7th day, God rested. So that was kind of our trick question to start. So y'all did a great job. But the questions do get really tricky here. What's question number 2? I'm going to read yours again. Question number 2. We're doing Bible trivia here, Facebook Live. My name's Michael Prettyman, and these are the 3 hot blondes that I have with me tonight. And question number, what is it? Question number 2. Here we go. Okay, question number 2. What day of creation did God create the sun, the moon, and the stars? So what day of creation did God create the sun, the moon, and the stars? Anybody have an answer for that? What day of creation? I know you can cheat real easy on this because we're all in Genesis 1. Has anybody got an answer?
Me.
You know. Zip it. Even if they answer, don't tell them if they're right away.
4.
Oh, Chip says day 4. Anybody else? The sun, moon, and the stars. What day did God create the sun, the moon, and the stars? Do we have a song about that? It took him just a week to make the moon and the stars, the sun and the earth, and Jupiter and Mars. You know what? That's forever on the internet. I should have never done that. Okay, Jackie says day 4. So we have 2 people that say day 4. What do you think? And I know that, once again, we have to wait for your answers to get in here. But you know what? We'll go ahead and I'm going to ask the ladies, let's consult on this. How many days do we think it took? Oh, hold them up. 4. Day 4 is when he created it. You guys are correct. Congratulations.
It says 4.
Yeah, Tasha.
4.
All right. So, question number 3. Question number 3. By the way, once again, I know some of you are joining us late. We're doing Bible trivia. We're kind of in the creation part. We're doing numbers in the Bible. So anyway, question number 3. The wind is blowing out here. Question number 3. What day did God create space between the waters of the heavens and the waters of the earth? In some translations, it calls it firmament. So what day did God create space between the waters of the heaven and the waters of the earth? What day was that? Question number 3. Does anybody know what day? She knows. These guys know. They know the answer. Chip says 2. Chip says day 2. We'll see if he's right. I wonder if Chip is right. What do you think? Uh-oh. Then Chip says 3. Chip said 3. Oh no. Faye says 2. Faye says 2. Anybody else? Did Chip say 2 at first and then change to 3? And so Chip says 2 and 3. Faye says 2. What day did God create space between the waters of the heaven and the waters of the earth? Some translations call it the firmament, I think. Oh, what is... Oh, wait, we didn't get another answer. All right, Chip says 2. Chip goes back to 2. Okay, so what's the answer, ladies? 2. All right, day number 2. All right, so let's go on to question number 4. This is when it starts getting a little bit tricky, in my opinion. I don't know about you ladies, but for me. So, anyway, question number 4. Okay, what day, by the way, we're doing special numbers in the Bible in the book of Genesis, kind of in the creation is where we are. Jackie Whitlock says 2. She probably answered that a while ago. It's just because the internet connection goes slow. So, where are we on question number 4? What day, okay, we know that God created the sun, moon, and stars on day 4, but what day did God create light and separate light from darkness? What day did God create light? Separated light from darkness is question number 4. Question number 4. What day did God create light? Separated the light from the darkness. Anybody know the answer? Anybody? Anybody? Chip says day 1. Are you trying to get him to second guess himself? Faye says day 1. What day did God create light and separate light from the darkness? Jackie says day 4. All right. What do you guys think the correct answer is? Hold up a finger. Day 1. He created light. That is a trick question because God created light in the beginning. What was the first one? He created light. And then on day 1. But he created the sun on day 4. So there was, I guess, light before there was the sun. So anyway, that's an interesting one. We're really trying to confuse you guys. So question number 5. What day did God create man or humans? Question number 5. What day did God create man? Or question number 5. Question number 5. What day did God create man? Anybody got an answer? Chip says day 6. But we got to hold. So what day did God create man? Anybody else with an answer? Anybody else? Janice says, here, I got you. Janice says day 6. Who else? Who else has one? She's got her hand in the air. Her hand's getting tired. Oh, okay. Ladies, what day did God create man? Day 6. Day 6. God created man on day 6. Well, here's an interesting question. With all these birds flying around here in my backyard, what day did God create these guys? What day did God create birds? What day did God create birds? She was answering the last question. Her answer came in late. What day did God create birds? Birds. Chip says day 5. We'll see if he's right. What day did God create birds? Anybody else? Anybody else? By the way, we are doing Bible trivia tonight. Faye says day 5. We're doing a little Bible trivia tonight, and I got the girls, which these girls did a commercial with me a little bit earlier, a little song, a little jingle. Jackie says day 5. We did a little jingle earlier. Louise says day 5. And we are going to release that on YouTube here this evening, and it's going to go on Facebook after this. Tasha says day 5. So you're going to see our little song that we recorded. Janice says day 5. Ladies, what day do you think that God created the birds? Day 5. You guys are correct. All right. Well, what day did God create fish? What day did God create fish? That's your next question. What great day did God create fish? Which is question number 7. What day did God create fish? Captain D's, Long John Silver. Y'all eat fish places? Do they eat Captain D's?
They're weird. They don't like fish.
You don't like? Well, I'm not crazy about fish either.
5.
Is Chip saying day 5? Chip says day 5. We'll see if he's right. Do you like tuna?
They do like
I like
love
Tuna. Well, what day did God create tuna?
This year.
It's on the same day He created fish. That is your hint. God created tuna the same
Where is
day.
that question?
It's number 7.
7.
Janice says 4, so Jackie says 5. Janice says 4. Chip says 5. Jean says 5. Janice changed it to 5. She must have hit the wrong button there. Okay, ladies, what day did God create tuna fish? Day number 5. You guys are correct. Good job. Okay. Now, Pat says, leave it to you to think of Captain D's and Long John Silver's. That's very true. That's very true. As a matter of fact, right now I could use some goldfish. And, or those little, what are those little Swedish fish? Those yummy. So, okay, question number 8. Question number 8. What day did God create land animals? What day did God create land animals? Question number 8. You want some goldfish too?
I want
some
Swedish fish.
The Swedish fish are good. What
Swedish
day
fish
did
are
God?
my favorite candy.
Chip says day 6 that he created animals.
Are you watching Stretcher Yawn?
Yeah, there you go. Get a stretch in. Get it in. Get it done. There we go.
I'm a stretchy kid. I like to stretch.
Yes, you're good. Janice says day 5. What day did God create land animals? Animal crackers. No, land animals. Anybody else? Chip says 6. Janice says 5. What day did God create land animals? All right. Jean says day 5. We have 2 for day 5, 1 for day. Oops. Janice says oops. 6. She changed it to 6. All right, ladies. What day did God create the animals? 6. Day number 6. All right, and that was question number 8, right? This throw me off. Okay, I've got a true or false question. This one's Kavanaugh's watching. That guy, John Kavanaugh, he is a very good piano player. Very good, and a very good friend. Hey, Johnny, it's good to see you, buddy. All right, true or false? We are doing kind of some numbers in the Bible, some trivia, kind of based around the creation. We're in Genesis 1 mostly. So, true or false? God created land and plants and trees and things like that on the 3rd day. Is that a true statement or a false statement? God created land and plants and trees and things of that nature on day number 3. Now, is that a true or a false statement? You can just guess, 50-50. You got a 50-50 chance here. Was it day number 3? Is that true or false? Chip says true. Let's see if he's right.
You can just put a T for true. That's easier.
Oh, Tasha says true. Pat says true. Huh. Tasha. You'll say Tasha.
No.
Can you do it? Tasha.
Yeah, no.
You don't like that? Tasha? Jackie says true. Well, let's see. False. He created man on day 6. We said land, not man. What day did God create the man bun? I'm kidding. No, he didn't do that. Okay, land and trees and such. So, ladies, what is that a true or false statement? True or false? God created land, plants, and trees and such on the third day. True or false? True. It is true. Let's see. False. He created. Okay, let's say one. So it is true. He did create according to the Bible. He did it on day number 3. Question number 10. I jumped way ahead in the Bible. It's like all the way to Genesis chapter number 3 or something. No, so actually Genesis chapter number 7. Genesis chapter number 7. How many days and nights? We're talking about Noah here. How many days and nights did it rain when God sent what we call the Noahic flood? Do you remember how many days and nights it rained when God sent the Noahic flood? Anybody know how many days and nights it rained when he flooded the whole earth? Anybody know? Chip says 40. Shannon says 40. Uh-oh. Is Mom right? We'll see. Mom, Tasha says 40. Pat says 40. Everybody's saying 40. Janice says 40. Jackie says 40. Well, the correct answer is, ladies, what is it? 40. You are correct. Now, that was question 10 out of 10 on our Bible trivia tonight. But I always have a bonus question, and I didn't know what I was going to ask tonight, so I didn't even write it in. But I have a bonus question that I looked up on my phone that you can drop it if you want. There you go. All right. Here is my question, and I'm going to show the girls the answer. Does anybody know what year Father's Day began? What year did Father's Day begin? Do y'all see it? Do y'all see the answer? Anybody know what year? What year Father's Day began? It's a long time ago. Who knows what year Father? This is your bonus question. What year did Father's Day begin? Ooh. Anybody? I know everybody's pulling out their phone and looking at their Google search right now. That's what I'd be doing. What year did Father's Day begin? Why am I asking this question? Because this Sunday's what, ladies?
Father's Day!
It is Father's Day this Sunday. Look, Chip says 1910. Tasha says 1910.
I like how you got the...
Tasha?
Yes.
Chip says 1910. Tosh. Hey, John. Anybody else? No. What year Father's Day began? Jackie says 1910. Ladies, what is the correct answer?
1910!
Yes, you are correct. Father's Day, I think it says, was in
That's gonna be
Seattle
hard.
or Spokane, Washington, YMCA. Yeah, there you go. 19. How do you do it?
10.
There we go. Yeah. So in Spokane, Washington, in YMCA, in June 19th of 1910. It says June 19th on this. So, but anyway, so there you have it. Father's Day.
There's my mother making hearts.
All right. Guys. Well, hey, thank y'all for joining us this afternoon. And you know, one more time, I'm gonna have. I know I'm saying left to right. It probably looks right to left on your screen, but from left to right, I'm gonna have these gals introduce themselves with their names. What's your name?
Hi, I am Scarlett, and I am 9 years old. Hi, and my name is Savannah, and I'm 8 years old. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm 8 years old.
And my name is Michael Prettyman, and I am really old, 46 years old. So. So anyway, it was fun having the girls here with me today. This Sunday at what do we start? We're gonna have a service at 9 and 10:30 a.m. 9 and 10:30 a.m. Oh yeah, I can't spoil the surprise. That's our song that we're gonna debut here in a little while. So 9 or 10:30 a.m. this Sunday. You can join us inside. We're going inside at Grace Work Church Father's Day, 9 or 10:30. Yeah, so y'all can join us, and I'm going to have a quick word of prayer here, and then we'll get going. Y'all want to pray real quick? God, I thank you that we can come here today and just look at your word and just come up with some trivia just to help us get into your word more. And God, we thank you for the gift of salvation that you give to us. And God, I speak on behalf of all of us when I tell you that we love you. God, I thank you for these young ladies here, and I pray the blessing over them and their mom. And just thank you that they could join us today. But God, again, just we want you to know that we love you. It's in Jesus' name we pray all these things. Amen. All right, y'all, show wave at them and do whatever we got to do, and I'll go find the stop button here if y'all need to do anything else. Like, you'll have to go back and watch this. They told a funny joke at the beginning. There you go. Go for it. Oh, there they go. And they're sinking out of the shot. Here we go.